Welcome to all. In this mathematics video, we study how to trace the polar curve, especially the rose curve. Now before start the video, you should sit along with your writing material while watching video so that you can easily understand the mathematical concept. Let's understand some basic concept regarding the polar form. Now this line is nothing but our initial line, that is theta equal to 0. This red line is nothing but our radius vector, and this is nothing but our curve, that is r is equal to f of theta. And if you draw this pink color line, that is a tangent with the radius, and that make an phi angle with that. And this theta is nothing but angle made up with the initial line and the radius vector. So hope you understand these are the basic concept we require to trace the polar curve. Basically the polar curve is depend upon the value of r and value of theta. Now what is a rose curve? A rose curve, there are basically two types of the equation. R is equal to a sin n theta and r is equal to a cos n theta. Step 1, we find a region of an curve. Now how to find this region of an curve? To find region of an curve, for r is equal to a sin n theta and r is equal to a cos n theta, this a plays the important role to find the region of an curve. So what we get from this? So we need to draw the circle of radius a. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. Trace the curve r is equal to 5 sin 4 theta, means here we need to draw the circle of radius 5. So if you observe, here the value of a is 5. So if you observe this, in diagrammatically we get the circle of radius 5. Now we go for the step number 2, that is how many loops are there, number of loops. So if n is odd, then there is n similar loops in the curve. So let's take an example, r is equal to a sin 3 theta. So if you observe, the value of n is 3. So we get, comparing with r is equal to a sin n theta, n is equal to 3, which is odd, means we have to draw 3 similar loops in the curve. Also, we draw the loops keeping 2 sector vacant. So if you observe in this diagram, we draw the loop keeping 2 sector vacant. So this green shade represent, we keep this sector vacant, that is our region of absence. Now if n is an even, then 2n similar loops are there in the curve. So let's take an example, r is equal to a sin n theta, here n is nothing but 2 theta, so n is equal to 2. Comparing with r is equal to a sin n theta, we get n is equal to 2, which is even, means we need to draw 2n similar loops in the curve, that is 4. Also, we draw the loops into 2 consecutive sectors. Let me understand this with the help of a diagram. So if you observe, we taken loops into the every sector. So there is no any region of absence for this particular case if n is equal to even. In step number 3, we find the size of a sector. Now how to find the size of a sector? Divide each quadrant into the n equal parts. So each sector of size pi by 2n, because we know that the each quadrant size is pi by 2 and we divide it by n, so we get pi by 2n. So let's take an example. R is equal to a sin n theta. Here n is equal to 2. So we get each sector is of size pi by 4. So with the help of example, we understand that there are sectors 0, pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4 and 8 pi by 4. In step number 4, we find a starting point of an curve. Now how to find that? If r is equal to a sin n theta, we draw the first loop along theta is equal to pi upon Tn. So if we observe, if there is a sign, we need to start from pi upon 2n. So for example, if we take r is equal to a sin n theta, as n is equal to 2, we draw the first loop along pi by 4 like this. So from this we need to start pi by 4. And if for r is equal to a cos n theta, we draw the first loop along theta equal to 0, means whenever there is a cos angle, we need to start from the theta is equal to 0. So let's take an example. R is equal to a cos 2 theta, n value is equal to 2, and what we have, the cos theta, means we need to start from theta equal to 0. So first we draw the along theta is equal to 0 like this. So we draw starting from theta equal to 0. In step number 5, we find a tangent. Now how to find a tangent? If r is equal to 0, first of all we understand what are the behavior of a tangent at particular point. If r is equal to 0 means radius is 0, tan phi is 0, means tangent make an 0 angle with the radius vector at theta equal to 0, means initial line. We get the behavior of a tangent like this, the green shaded area. Now let's take a second. If r is equal to a, means if our radius is a, tan phi, that means tangent makes an angle infinity with the radius vector and theta equal to 0, then it behave like this. The green shaded portion shows that the behavior of an curve. Let's take one more case. If r is equal to minus a, tan phi makes an angle, that is tangent makes an angle infinity at theta equal to 0, then behavior of a curve is like this. So for theta equal to 0, it is minus a, so obviously we have to trace like this. So this is how the behavior of a curve at the tangent. So for that we need to prepare a table for each theta sector to find r and tan phi. So let's take an example. For that, basic requirement is tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. So for example, if r is equal to a sin 2 theta, we take first of all the derivative of that, the derivative of constant outside, derivative of sin is cos 2 theta as it is. We have to take a derivative of 2 theta is 2 by using a chain rule. Now we take a division of these two, so tan phi is equal to, if we divide these two, the a get cancelled, sin upon cos is tan, and these two remain as it is. So we get tan phi is equal to 1 upon 2 tan 2 theta. So now to prepare the table, we do the structure like this: theta values in the first row, r value in the second row, and tan phi value in the third row. Let's take an example, directly the prepare table. The table look like this: 0, 45, 90 degree, 135 degree, 180 degree, and that is in a radian: 0, pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4. And the radius values is 0 and tan phi is 0. Radius value is a, tan phi is infinity. Radius value is 0, tan phi is 0. Radius value is minus a, tan phi is infinity. Radius value is 0 and tan phi is 0. Thank you. Visit again. Comment below. Subscribe the channel to get the new updates. Do your best.